They are just not here. They are here because God sent them here. If God could not want them to be here, then they could not make it to be here. They are the chosen ones. They are the few chosen. They are the courageous who have decided to come and share with you their inner feelings, their thought, which people are greedy for. People don't share, but they become part and parcel of share and care family. May Lord bless you all, brothers. Keep on doing this good work, because supporting God on its work is a secret of living long under the sun. Living long under the sun will help you to tell stories, will help you to educate, will help you to inform, because you will be full loaded with experience, which is the best teacher. So this is the best teacher, and the word of Lord says that when we are together, when people are together and mention his name, he's always there. So believe me now or never that Lord is standing by your side. So you should not be worried. You should not shed tears of frustration. Just be sure that things will be better. If today you don't have financial, backup to support your education, to support your day-to-day livelihood, then remember tomorrow will be a total different day. So hopes and dreams, the word of encouragement, the word of appreciation, appreciating the breath of life, appreciating what God have done for you. This is something that will hook you, and it will also encourage another person who is like, okay, I can talk, but I don't have a place to share. Dear listeners, the diaspora, Gwira Gwira is the only place that you can come and share free, because that fundamental freedom is not from our wish, but is from the Most High. We have to share and care. So thank you, and may Lord bless you. Before we change direction, because life is dynamic, is not static, we have to change. I will still keep on advising you, brothers and sisters, to be part and parcel of change. Embrace change, embrace justice, embrace peace, be part and parcel of those who create conducive environment for the current and the future, generation to generation. That's what you can do. The rest is about your own life. If you ask for bread, you have to go and work. You have to drain this sweat of blood in order to survive. But to share words of wisdom, this is free and fair. We need no 10% or offers. Hakuna sadaka. We just share free because the word of God is free. You might not find it worthy, but take 1% or 0.1%. It can help you, because you have decided, it took his time. When you are asleep, he's awake. He's here very early in the morning, sharing with you. Here's something in the face of in the kingdom of our Maker and our Creator. He is a witness, because one day, one time, our consciousness will be asked. During your lifespan under the sun, ulifanya nini? Ulifanya nini wakati nilikupatia nafasi ya kuishi? Will it incite young people to violence? Will it drive encouragement of criminal activities around your area? Ulikuwa unachangia vijana wenzako wanajiita GNZs kudharau wenzao, kupiga wenzao? Ama ulikuwa una advise kama the newly appointed GNZs advisors presenting Africa, advising African GNZs, because he was sharing with me that there are a lot of pain and suffering towards young people, the GNZ. So in Kenya, he want to also air his voice, which he was elected digitally, and now we recognize his presence. He will be having time to drive more and more and more wisdom wakati time itakuwa imefika. We'll be also embracing East African and African language, that's Swahili, because we want our audience, we want this language, the information to reach the people. So with the world, Welcome once again to East Africa, North Coast, Kenya, where people speak Swahili. Swahili is the best language which, if you want to visit, East Africa first, you have to learn more Swahili. Even East and Central Africa speak Swahili. So in this podcast, we will be having time also to intervene, to try translating this information to reach the audience, those who embrace the language of Swahili, to be part and parcel of this podcast. The Lord bless you. The Lord protect you, especially meditation family who are now listening. Sacrifice their bundle to subscribe, to like, and share. I want to pray for you. I want to bless you. I want to wish you all the best. I want to ask Lord to grant you life full of wealth, health, and prosperity. This is what I can share. For warmongers, the word of the Lord says that peacemakers are blessed. Please stop inciting war, because you might stand a devious agent who want to lead children of God to the wrong way of life. Let's preach peace and justice. Let's forgive but not forget, for the history to keep on repeat itself, to teach children of God for the importance of embracing justice. Before I close this chapter, because we have a lot to share, wherever you are, dear listener, you might be having some coins or bread. You can bake some dry bread, enjoy. But your neighbor is missing something. Your friend is missing something. Your community is suffering. They are in pain and misery. Please give a hand of help. Please give words of wisdom, the words of encouragement. Please build homes to the homeless. This is spiritual. Please give hopes to the hopeless, and Lord will protect your generation to generations. Today, it's a beautiful day. They call it Sunday. Sunday. It is a day to celebrate. It is the day that Lord have made. It is the day that Lord have remembered our face to be part and parcel of. What counts is how you want to utilize the free breath of life that we share. If you want to abuse your people, if you want to abuse your neighbors, you want to shoot and kill, it's up to you, because you have a right to decide on your own destiny. But remember, the seed you plant today is what we reap tomorrow. Do good today to protect your tomorrow, if God will grant your face to be part and parcel of. It's only wisdom that we inject, because that's what we can do while we are still alive, when our souls are still intact with our flesh. Before our soul divorces with our flesh, this is what we can do to be part and parcel of morning meditation, to be part and parcel of sharing, to sending our warm greetings from North Coast, Kenya, this East Africa, to assure and reassure children of God that if today you down, tomorrow you'll be high like a dove in the sky. If today you don't have money, tomorrow you'll have money, because nothing lasts forever. What you have to do is to dedicate yourself, is divorce yourself. You need devotion, self-devotion. You have to sacrifice and volunteer. You need voluntary spirit to keep on moving, because today might not be a better day for you, but tomorrow will be a better day for you. But what I want to assure you, that every day is a blessed day, every day is a holy day, every day is a day that deserves celebration. So celebrate this day as the day that Lord have made. I will request my DJ to brutalize me with music, because it's only music which, if you hit me with, I can't feel any pain. And I believe same with you. If you hit you with music, you will feel no pain. So let's play music to marinate meditation hour, because we still have a lot. Sorry, because you didn't have any introduction from children of God. It is because they only introduce themselves in the face of the Most High during meditation hour. But when we anchor like a ship in the harbor, when we come down under the earth, they will introduce themselves, where they come from, their mission, their values, their principles, and how they want to, also participate in team building. That song is one of the patriotic songs. I did it long time ago with my comrade, Yekizo. Embracing peace and cohesion, love and patriotism towards our nation. Welcome one, welcome all. Karibuni sana. Thank you. Tunakuja tena, hatuko mbali.
Kenya, Kenya, Kenya,
East Africa.
Kenya, 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 East Africa, Kenya, 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 East Africa, Kenya,
Walai,
Kenya,
Maya.
Kenya, East Africa.
Ilikuwa tu tarehe 12 mwezi wa 12 masaa ya alfajiri saa 12 nilipata koli kutoka kwa mchizi wangu, rafiki wa karibu, si mwingine munamfahamu Rasoti. Akanielezea twende zetu studio, twende tukaimbe tuisifu Kenya. Nikamwambia mi mwenyewe mwanzo naipenda Kenya, mimi ni Mkenya, baba yangu ni Kenya, mama yangu ni Mkenya, rais nampenda pia, rais wa Kenya. Akanambia wageni waeleze, nikawambia wageni karibuni Kenya, mwanzo Kenya nchi nzuri, karibuni Kenya, hakuna matata.
Kenya nchi yangu, Kenya nakupenda sana, tuwe wazalendo, tupinge ufisadi. Kenya nchi yangu, Kenya nakupenda sana, tuwe wazalendo, tulinde nchi yetu. Kenya nchi yangu, Kenya nakupenda sana, tuwe wazalendo, tupende nchi yetu.
Listen to that man.
Pili na sapoti ugatuzi kwanisha wa Kenya, jimbo nalotoka ni jimbo la Kilifi, gavana ni muenzi ni 003, pamoja tunajenga Kilifi imeng'ara, yani pamoja tutajenga Kenya, ndo maana tunakuja twaingia Kenya. Wageni karibuni, karibuni Kenya, Kenya nchi nzuri, hakuna matata. Kenya nchi yetu, Kenya twaipenda sana, na Kenya yetu twaipenda, na viongozi kila sehemu tuwapenda sana, ndo maana leo hii tunaimba mwanzo twapenda penda 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 ugatuzi. Jimbo nalotoka ni jimbo la Kilifi, hata gavana ni muenzi, gavana 003, hapa Kenya tunaipenda.
Kenya nchi yetu mame, hakuna matata. Kenya nchi yetu,
Kenya nchi yetu,
hakuna matata.
hakuna matata.
Kenya nchi yetu,
Kenya nchi yetu,
hakuna matata.
hakuna matata. Kenya, Kenya, Kenya. Come on, East Africa. Thank you, thank you, Thank you so much. It is high just like a dove in the sky. That song is one of the best songs. We just cook it here. That's why we believe that California is the place to be. I will not hesitate. I will not stand aside and look. But to invite you once again, kuwaomba kuzidi kutukopa zenu sikio, because today is a beautiful day. It's a day that we want to focus the world. It's a day that we want to navigate through the planet Earth. It's the time that we want to talk freely, because this is a free world. The world of freedom of expression, the world of freedom of speech, the world of sharing and caring. Once again from the top, Gwira Gwira, because the meditation hour is over. Now we are back to the earth. Tumerudi duniani, tuko chini. Tutafanya another introduction, kujulikana sasa hawa wafuasi wanatoka wapi na mission yao ni gani, because they multitask. Hivi walikuwa wako kiroho sababu ni viumbe vya Mwenyezi Mungu, wameumbwa kwa sura yake Mungu. So wanasema kwamba wanapatiana priority to the most high. Nataka kuwashukuru, lakini sasa tunataka kurudi duniani, sababu ya Kaisari tunaipa Kaisari. Leo hii kama ni siku ya Jumapili, it's Sunday. It's beautiful Sunday, the day that Lord have made. There are those going to church now. Want to wish them all the best. Kwa wale wanaenda kanisani, tunataka kuwatakia kila laheri. Wale walioko nyumbani wanapumzika, tunawatakia kila laheri. Lakini dunia yetu ni dunia inataka mimi na wewe tuongee. Dunia yetu inataka ni dunia yenye mimi na wewe tushauriane. Naweza nikakuwa naenda kinyume na matakwa yake Mwenyezi Mungu ama sheria za duniani, na kwa sababu tumepungukiwa na utukufu, tunaweza tukakuwa tunagaflika kufanya mambo mengine yasiyo stahili mbele yake muumba wetu. I mean that due to lack of perfection, I might be here, and what I'm doing is not satisfying you. It's not satisfying the face of earth and heavens, because I lack perfection. You have to remind me. Unikumbushe. Ndio maana tunakumbushana. You have to advise me. Nishauri. Ndio maana tunashauriana. Sababu gani? Upungufu wa utukufu, lack of that perfection, can drive you to go astray unwillingly. Bila kupenda kwako unaweza ukapata unaenda. Na ndio maana hii inatuleta kwa mazungumzo ya leo yenye tunataka kuzungumzia siku ya Jumapili, kwa sababu Jesus Christ ama Jesus Selassie ama Isa bin Maryam anatuambia kwamba kwa nini nyinyi muende kanisani na muache kondoo hapo kwa zizi. Swali aliuliza ikaleta songo mingo, lakini kwa wafuasi sugu wanaofuatilia mitindo na mwenendo yake Yesu Kristo, bado wanasimama na kuongea vile tunavyoongea bila uoga. Tunaongea na ujasiri ya kwamba tuacha tukumbushane, na tunataka kuangalia mambo na leadership, yani uongozi. Tunataka kuangalia mambo na uchumi, yani economy. Tunataka kuangalia mambo na security, yani usalama. Tunataka kuangalia mambo na education, yani elimu. Tunataka kuangalia mambo na afya, yani health. Tukuna mambo mengi yenye tuta mix and match along the way, kwa sababu hapa vichwa viko tofauti tofauti. Na ndio maana nitachukua hii fursa kuwaomba ya kwamba muzidi kutukopa zenu sikio, tushikane sako kwa bako hadi tamati. Ikianza tena, kwa sababu tukitoka na left hatuanzi na left tena. Mwenyezi Mungu anatuambia kwamba mkioga msikauke mahali mmeogea. Take a step, because you might be down but not out of the track. Even if you down, you can scroll. The single step you will make a change. Nitaanza na hapa tena. Kujitambulisha sio lazima, kwa sababu we are Kenyans. Kama wewe ni Stanley, wewe ni Stanley, sema tu wewe ni Stanley. Unatoka wapi? Shughuli zako ni gani? Wewe ni nani? Sababu siku ya leo ni siku yenye tunataka kuongea asua, tunataka kuongea kuhusu masuala ya usalama, kwa sababu tunapata usalama ndio inathiri asua vijana. Na wewe ni kijana yenye unaweza kuwa kama Rafael Tuju wa kesho, na kesho sio kesho, kesho ni leo. Unaweza kuwa wewe ndio Uhuru Kenyatta tena. Na ndio maana tunataka kuchukua hii nafasi kukupatia hii fursa ya kujitambulisha. Na wakati unajitambulisha, anguka nayo, kuja na ile kitu yenye uko nayo. Tumeongelea masuala ya afya, tumeongelea masuala ya usalama. Ni mahali gani uko interested in to share with your fellow children of the Most High? Welcome once again to Gwira Gwira Open Talk. Welcome to Gwira Gwira once again for the FGD, yani Open Group Discussion, to inject wisdom to those who are in need of receiving wisdom which is greater than silver and gold. Welcome.
Well, thank you very much. I'm very much excited at Gwira Gwira live show. And first of all, if I start with the introduction part of it, I'm known as Evans. Evans is coming all along from Homa Bay, from Suba South. There is where we have the Abasoba. Yeah, the unique language that we normally speak, but nowadays it is somehow getting lost. I don't know why, but the Luos have emerged, and it is like it is going to be depleted. By God's grace, I know that it won't be depleted totally. It will rise one day, one time. Okay, thank you once more again. And then as at now, I may have an opportunity just to share my experience in terms of how we can embark on lifespan of our youths. All along when I was born, I had a feature of being a professional teacher. Why? I normally like doing research, and I normally like checking way forward on how we can get a solution to what? To a given problem. I do mathematics. Mathematics proves in life that any problem must have a solution.
So Evans, you should go to full introduction, because you did mathematics. Where? We know we are in the hard talks. You from Suba, we are in the hard talks. Yeah, where did you do this mathematics?
Mathematics, I'm still proceeding to do it more in life till the time comes when I will now be perfectly in it.
Are you a student?
I'm still a student.
Where?
At Pwani University.
Oh, yeah.
In fact, it is not only Pwani, but it is the mighty Pwani University.
The mighty Pwani University.
The mighty Pwani University.
That's wonderful. The mighty Pwani University.
Exactly. We believe that it provides professional teachers, and not only teachers, but any course. We have got the 7 schools. Any course that it provides in an advanced way. And then, beginning with education, where my school is and located, we have got professional teachers. And as so, I suggest and I have a strong belief that I also be a professional teacher, strongly.
Because you dine and wine with professional teachers.
Exactly.
So you get more experience from the experienced.
And as at from that point,
That's great. That's great.
I have a belief that I will do my work with zeal and zest when time comes.
That's true.
And it began, and it is still proceeding. It will proceed. Yes. So as at now, I normally like research. We have got different groups that we normally do research in terms of a given problem, and then we come up with a solution on how we can get rid of such a problem.
So you're a part and parcel of solution finders.
Yes.
You can share.
So when we look keenly, previously as per the knowledge that I have, the knowledge that I have, there are a lot of problems that youths normally undergoes. And these problems, as I started earlier, maths prove that every problem has got a solution. So we know that there are solutions for all these
This is through
problems.
mathematics.
Mhm. There is a solution for these problems. The only thing that normally comes and make a difficult position where we cannot totally be capable of solving this problem is that we have got know this critical thinking on how we can get this solution for this problem. So that brings a position where we now involve, and then we also at the same time chip in to do research and find what the solution for all these problems. If you look at it keenly, nowadays it is being termed as the government that we are in. It is termed as a blood-based government. But people are misinterpreting this. It is blood-based government because there are a lot of blood that are being shed. Okay? But it is not as it that it is the blood-based government. The bloods that are being shed is due to a given reason. It is a misunderstanding on how people can do what? Can involve in a way that maybe, for example, we are doing justice for a given person or for a given solution. Okay? And how can we do justice for this? There's such a way when we approach this step, it can lead to negative impact. And there's a way that when we approach it, it can lead to positive impact. In such a way that a life of someone cannot be taken when we approach it in a good way. That it is going to bring at long last what? A positive impact. We are going to be safe on other way around. So these are the things that we need to involve ourselves and do research more on it, on how we can involve ourselves and have, for example, demonstration or this protest. We have a way forward that when we do our demonstration or we protest, at long last we shall not have a negative impact in our lives, but at long last we will have what? A solution on what we were protesting against. You see that? So these are the things that we'll need to look at, and it has been a very good concern that at long last is going to keep people safe. In terms of like nowadays Kenya is in front of demonstration and protest. How can we do this in such a way that we do not get in contact or we do not have that negative division between the people and the securities? Because the shedding of blood normally come in contact with what? The people going against the rules, the laws, the rules and regulations implemented by the what?
The land.
Something of that kind. So how can we go about this? Purposely to do what? To keep people safe, and then we have that maximum unity. And then at long last we are going to embrace unity, and that will automatically brings a positive prosperity in life, and automatically it will bring what? Growth in terms of economy.
So what do you want, how do you want young people to demonstrate? Because first you believe in demonstrations as a right? Peaceful demonstration.
Yeah, I believe in peaceful demonstration.
And are this demonstration peaceful?
The demonstration, it is not peaceful because
Why?
we have shedding of blood. If it could be peaceful,
Why shedding of blood?
the shedding of blood now comes where people now goes against the laws and regulations.
For example?
For example, we are told that we should always have a peaceful demonstration where you only concern on what you are intended for or what you want in life, right? And then there are those who chip in back in the scene. They come in the name of protesting peacefully, but they have their mindset of
So
doing.
we have criminals taking advantage of peaceful demonstration.
There is where it was coming from.
It's okay. Okay. Now I can get you from far quarters. Proceed.
Now, these criminals, they normally come instead of peaceful demonstration, and then if we don't talk even much about the criminals, we normally have just normal people. Normal people, each and every day you can meet him or her, you see, this is just the right guy, and all along we have been with him or her, is just a nice person, is just a nice person. But what cooks in someone's mind, you never know. So they come in form of peaceful demonstration, but back in mind, they will come purposely to destroy people's what? Properties. And at the same time, they come to take away people's property for their own benefit.
As a researcher, as a researcher, you talked about, criminals taking advantage of peaceful demonstrations and engaging in burning and looting. And as a researcher, have you came up with the age group? Are these Gen Zs? Are these millennials? Or who are these criminals through your research, through your findings?
Through the research that is known, a good percentage are Gen Zs.
Good percentage.
A good percentage are Gen Zs. And then we have the millennials that normally comes because their mindsets are somehow related to these Gen Zs. So they join the Gen Zs to do what? To protest on their mission.
But now it's contradicting because the mighty Gen Zs, not just Gen Zs, but the mighty Gen Zs,
Mighty Gen Zs,
always they say that they stand united and they can't go against the rule of law. When they go to demonstrations, they don't break, they don't steal, and they are united, they are leaderless, and they are like, okay, tribeless. Why a group of Gen Zs again change against the wish of their fellow group to start going against the rule of law by looting, burning, and engaging in criminal activities?
That is a very good question. We normally understand that a given community may possess a given trait, a given character, but you will find that it is 99% or 90% possessing a given trait, not 100%. And then if you look at it, in physics, they say the efficiency of a machine cannot be 100%. Why? Because you normally have some parts that are used, energies that are used in lifting, and then overcoming the what? The friction. That one at the same time can apply.
The same way.
Yeah, the same can apply. So we, like for example, here we are. We can say that we are now going to move as a group towards a given direction. Then back in mind, one person may decide to say, I see that this is a tiresome journey. I'm not going to achieve this mission. Let me, when we reach at the middle or halfway or quarter way, I'm going to branch to do 1, 2, and then I may gain some energy.
Maybe through 1 or 2%, because this open group discussion. Through your point, which is on the table, we want to navigate, we want to dive deep, we want to share, and we want to give the panel now time to start from the point you've started with, to check and see how we can come with the solutions to transform maybe the young generation, the Gen Zs who are still being used, and at the end of the day, they are being abused. So we will open this table, na kila mtu atachangia, will contribute towards his idea, whatever he's trying to drive on the ground, so that we can just at least hear from you and your contribution, which will create long-lasting solutions towards liberating and alleviating young people from these criminal activities which lead to bloodshed all over. Welcome.
Asante sana wakati mwingine
It is
tena.
not your point, we have to react on his point. Your take on whatever he has just his take, then will come through you, right?
Okay.
Because you're Gen Z?
Yeah, but Gen Z.
Alright. I think that's very
So
good.
I'll do the introduction.
Mighty Gen Z.
Just do your introduction. Do your introduction, then comment on whatever.
Oh, okay. I'm Victor Ouko. I'm coming from a very country number 0044. It's just not far from here. If you are landing by a plane, it's just 662 kilometers far away. And if you are boarding a vehicle, it's 883 kilometers away from here. Right now, I'm a student at Pwani University. undertaking my bachelor in education, science, mathematics, and life, which is biology. Right now, I'm at Gwera Studios. We as Gen Zs, we are with our mentor here discussing some of the possible problem that Gen Zs are facing and some of the possible solutions and measures that you can take in place in order to find out the solution on which we can live in peace and harmony. Because in the national anthem in Kenya, we are saying that we want to live in peace and harmony. Amani na undugu.
Upendo na umoja.
Upendo na umoja. Asante, upendo na umoja. Mimi si Mswahili.
Yeah, you are good. You are good.
Walua.
You are good. You are good. No matter you are good. Yeah, your language is good.
Okay then, thanks for that. So about the expressing our feelings, there's so many ways that you can express your feelings. One of the ways that Gen Zs are expressing their feelings are the demonstrations. Now when I want to talk particularly on the demonstrations, now by the moment we have taken a chance to go there to demonstrate on the roads, by the moment we want to go and take that exercise, we are saying that is a peaceful demonstration, and we are even writing notes to the police indicating that we are going to carry out a peaceful demonstrations. And here comes a situation where shops and businesses are being looted. We are blocking roads. We are banning roads. By the moment we are banning roads, these demonstrations are not peaceful. I'm seeing the country like the South Sudan and the Europe countries, when people are at demonstrations, they're just carrying the flag of their nations and walking across the street, peacefully being escorted by the police officers or the cops in the Europe. But here we are calling them police officers. But here in Kenya, inakuanga mvurutano. Inakuwa
Vuta ni kuvuta.
Yeah. Mchezo ya paka na panya. Tunarusha mawe, wanapatia tear gas.
And why do you throw stone?
Because we are being triggered. We are being triggered. When we go there, we go to just express our feelings. But by the moment the government is involved, the second and the third part, this is no longer a peaceful demonstration. It's now a violence.
We've said that there are Gen Zs who took advantage of peaceful demonstrations to start burning and looting. And police also is out there to protect lives and properties, right?
Yeah.
It is a mistake from police to start throwing tear gas for those who are breaking, for those who are looting, or now, who is the trigger between two forces? Because you are in the street doing your peaceful demonstration, but we have another Gen Z with bad intention. He want to steal, he want to take advantage of, and police is held to protect lives and property. What do you want this officer with AK-47 and you hold a stone as a Gen Z? And stone is a very lethal weapon. It's a very lethal weapon. Remember the story of David Goliath?
Yeah.
It's a very big, it's very dangerous. So you have a stone, and officer whom you are throwing stone to is another Gen Z who was recruited during 2024, 2025 pass out. Is a young person who is not ready to be stoned, and he has a gun. What do you expect between these two funny war?
Okay, it depends by the first. Is the looting situation or the looting exercise coming first before the police officers introducing the tear gas? So, let me say, on an occasion where us as Gen Zs go there and start the looting and the burning of the road, that's no longer a peaceful demonstration.
So you agree that that's not no longer
a peaceful demonstration.
So we need forceful
because
action.
Because the work of the police is to maintain order within
law and order.
Within the country. No, I'm not saying that.
So where there is lawlessness, police is responsible to take affirmative action to maintain law and order.
Yeah, that's true. But it depends. Not that excessive.
Okay?
Yeah.
But we have police provocation.
Yeah.
You as GNZs, yes, you are in the street demonstrating, but you are provoking this officer who is even not ready to open or throw any canister, towards you, but he's just protecting you, he's just escorting you wherever, and you say that we don't need your escort, you start provoking this officer. What is the message you have for such kind of young people? Because demonstration is a right, picketing is a right, peaceful demonstration is a right, but your right should be not also interfere with another person's right. For example, we have those who are not interested with demonstrations. They have opened their shops. Maybe it's your mother, maybe it's your cousin, whoever. They are in the street, those street vendors. But because of demonstrations, they also fall under the victim. They be the victim because they can't sell, but they are not interested in all this. So what can you do as young people to demonstrate peacefully? Because filtration of goons and criminals into peaceful demonstrators might be triggered by either leaders or politicians or individuals with self-interest. I'm coming back to you before we come to you. We have this filtration of goons and criminals into peaceful demonstration, which now force the police officers to open fire. Which force the police officers now to sound brutal.
Yeah.
Which sound like now taking police officers to be like enemies. You know? What is your take? Because we have realized that those who are engaging in burning and looting, the larger number is GNZs, not even millennials. Are GNZs participating in all this? And the same GNZs are the ones who are in the street fighting for help to be swapped out, fighting for their fundamental rights in terms of health, in terms of foods and security. And at the same time, they're the one changing to start burning and looting shops, which are no longer even part and parcel of their grievances. What do you want the government to do as GNZs?
Okay, now I start by your first question. What's my message to these GNZ people, or what's our message?
You are a GNZ.
Yeah.
You are talking with yourself, and you are talking with your peers.
Yeah.
Your fellows, your comrades, your patriots.
Okay, thanks for the reminder.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Now, what's our message to ourselves as GNZs? Now, first one, early in the meditation part, I said about choices have consequences. Now, before we make a choice, let's focus and look on the consequences. Before you go there and burn the road, before you go there and loot someone businesses, a business that someone has worked really hard, a business that someone has put more effort in order to its business to grow and thrive. Now, before we went there and do the looting and the burning actions, let's look at some of the consequences that will come
of burning and looting.
Of burning and looting. We are going to destroy roads that will help us to travel when we are going to travel back home, maybe in holidays. We are going to destroy shops that will help us to purchase some of the equipments and items that help us in running our daily lives. Now, if we are expressing our feelings, let's express this peacefully. But the moment we have gone there and expressed our feelings, our message has been heard, then let's come back and re-strategize again. It's, not all conflicts are being solved by demonstrations. We can have negotiations
And dialogues.
Also, those can solve conflicts. After we have expressed our feelings, let's go to another way of now concept the the after expressing, now let's look at other strategy that you can use to solve the problems. And now the demonstrations should be peaceful, and we should maintain law and order. If you are patriotic citizens, and if you are patriotic Gen Zs, then we should maintain and liberate patriotism.
What is your message to the leadership? Gen Z, original Gen Z.
Okay, now message to our leaders. Our leaders should be in a position of hearing our problems. They are there to serve us. By the moment we are coming out and to demonstrate that we are praised, tumefinywa sana, so viongozi wetu tunawaomba tu kwa upendo wa Mungu, kwa sababu Mungu ni pendo, nasi pia tunafaa tupendane sisi zote. So viongozi wetu tunawaomba tu mtekeleze majukumu yenu mlituahidi. But the moment you people were campaigning, there are some of the manifestos, they were aligned in numbers, and they were beautiful, and they were motivating. Let's deliver what we promise, and when we deliver what we promised, then we should we are going to live in peace and harmony, and demonstration won't be there, and we will move from developing country to develop country like other countries. Yeah.
Whatever is coming out, dear viewers, through the horse's mouth, is that we have filtration from criminal elements which take advantage of peaceful demonstrations to engage in criminal activities, which drive the GSs to be victim now of the situation. What is your take about this?
Wow. Thank you very much for this opportunity. Still Collins, the Gen Z advisor. I want to say this. This is a very nice moment to say something. From the start, you said that this government is out to look like a blood-based government. And this comes in because there are fellow Gen Zs who are out there, who always goes out there in the street to do what? To demonstrate for their right. We know very well demonstration is a right.
Inflammatory statement is a right?
No, that's not a right.
Computer misuse is a right?
That's not a right.
Okay, continue.
Yes. So the problem is one, and this is this problem is what we want to find the solution. When we use such kind of words that are inflammatory, we incite.
To
And
violence.
yes, and when we incite, you have to react. So it's the reaction that makes these Gen Zs to go out there and maybe act in a way that is making them do what? To be against the law. But I don't want to agree with you that it's Gen Zs who go out there and loot and destroy properties. Remember, even in 2007, there was what? There was war.
Seriously.
2013, there was war. There was demonstration. Demonstration has been there. And all these demonstrations, properties were being destroyed. By that time, Gen Zs were very young. They were not there in the street. But this was happening. So I don't want to agree. I want to be on their side. I don't want to agree with them, with you, that it's them who destroy what?
Properties.
Yeah. There are just a number of some people who are there, who are suppressed with their daily lives, who want to make it in life, who doesn't have something.
So they took it as a livelihood.
A livelihood.
When people are in the street,
They do
that's
that.
opportunity.
That's opportunity.
Okay.
Yeah. But remember, when you go there, okay, before demonstration, you have to be given a way through by the government. There's a document that you should be given permitted to do that. So when you are permitted to do this, these other criminals now will take advantage of you. They will say, okay, these demonstrations are for Gen Zs, and now let us take advantage of this and go and do what? And maybe destroy properties. Other people are also are doing what? Are also revenging. Yeah, some people are also revenging due to their own issues. Yeah. So I always think that for this destruction of properties,
in a solid way, it's always politics.
It's political motivated.
It's political motivated.
Okay.
Yeah, because what I know, when I'm going out there, let's now take it at in a family setting. In a family setting, when you want something and you want to ask for it, you won't ask for it in a cruel way. You see, so you will go there and ask. Even if it's a parent, you'll ask parent, I want this and this and this, and then you'll be given. Yeah. So when these Gen Zs are going out there, they're just trying to express themselves and say that we want this. Let this be done. Yes. But to an extent where the properties are being destroyed, I don't think that even if it's Gen Zs, but a lower percentage. Yeah. But higher percentage are people who are out there doing their own projects. Yeah. That's what I want to say.
If it's political motivated, who are these politicians motivating violence? As a Gen Zs, because in Gwira we speak open, we make it open. Who are these politicians motivating violence?
Okay.
Because if we have realized, and through his research, we'll come back to it, that we have criminal elements, and criminals, these are a group of people with bad motive towards their own state. They are not patriotic. They must be somebody somewhere paying them to go and destruct, because once burning and looting take place, police will not stand aside and look. Definitely, the song of a soldier with a gun and a youth with a stone will be the order of the day.
Yeah. So
It's not true.
yeah, that's very true.
Now, you talk about political motivated destruction directed towards peaceful demonstrators, people who are demanding for the good governance, people who are demanding for the good health, people who are demanding for the protection, that lives and properties, people who are demanding for the good life. But now, it's changing to be a confrontation between law enforcement officers and innocent blood, which at the end of the day, leading to his first word about blood-based, which on my side, I don't think that is blood-based, I think is brain-based, though application of wisdom is what is needed. To understand the importance of protecting lives and property, taking advantage of peaceful demonstration because maybe it's not serving your political interest, and you pay criminals to, destruct peaceful demonstration, which leads now to confrontation between police and the innocent demonstrators, which brand now Gen Zs as a big threat to the state. People who are non-disciplined, young people who don't care about their tomorrow, young people who even don't care about their own life. That's why bloodshed is all over. What is your take?
Okay, as I said, the reason why I'm saying that these demonstrations are political is this. We have a lot of demonstration in Kenya. Teachers demonstrate, nurses demonstrate. Is that destruction of properties?
No.
No. But why is it that when we have political demonstration, there is destruction of properties?
Very good question.
Yeah. So why is it so? It's because there are politicians who are trying to do their businesses.
Protect their political interests.
Yes. So with this, there will be destruction of what? Of properties. So what I can tell you, Gen Z, is one: be useful. When you are useful, you are not idle. You will not be used to go and do what? And destroy properties. Because for instance, if my brother here, maybe we are rivals, we were maybe for one position. He wanted to be the president, I wanted to be the president. And then due to some other factors, I won. There's some business, maybe there's some agreements that we
Deals.
made. Yes. So with me, if he won, maybe it will be my aim to ensure that there is no peace there. So that next time, when now we are voting again, I have a chance to do what?
To fight against
fight
his
against,
regime
yeah.
and leadership
Yes.
skills and style.
Yeah.
Okay.
So with this,
So you can distract him and intentionally to come back and take advantage of his
That's it.
weaknesses.
yeah. So
Alright.
let's use a real example.
Okay.
Right now we have our deputy, the former deputy president.
Gachagua.
Yes.
Mm.
Gachagua was one angel who praised the president, and he said the president is the best person, and we agreed with that. But after that impeachment, now the God who was being praised is now the devil. So what is he trying to do?
He's contradicting
He's
himself.
contradicting himself. So you will find someone who is a Gen Z or any other person who is going for demonstration for such a kind of reason. That I'm going to demonstrate for freedom, for economy to be grown.
For joblessness, for
And
people find job.
the same person who is inciting you, who is telling you to go out there on the street, this is the same person who was there praising this person.
Okay.
Yeah. So my advice is be useful, think, focus on yourself, ask yourself why. These people, they ask us to go out there, but they're not asking their families, their children to go out there. Me, the moment I will see, maybe if it's that Gachagua's son out there, I'll feel very proud to go there, because I know that there is safety. He's sending us not on in fire, but it's somewhere that is good,
Should be protected.
to be protected. Yeah.
Yeah, have a
Yes.
it's mix and match.
Yeah, I want to ask my brother a question.
Yeah.
My brother said that the demonstrations are politically motivated.
Yes.
On the 25th of June, right?
Last year.
Last year and this year, the Gen Zs were out there